Alright, so I am back, and I hope you guys are still watching these videos. So we left off last time, I believe, with the kind of core project. So let's open a command terminal. We're gonna cd into where the Angular project is, or our app is, and then here we can do ng serve -o. Let's give it some time to fire up. So this is gonna open it as we saw in a browser, and then we can start making our changes. Here it is. So let's bring it over here. And if you guys remember, this is the, I guess, only change we made. So now we're just going to start changing things a little bit more. Let me see if I can put this side by side. You can hide this Explorer view by hitting Control B as in banana. So if I hit it again, I'll be talking about shortcuts as we move within the code. What I usually do is I have everything hidden, and I just find everything with shortcuts. So to open a file, you can hit the Control plus P, and then you can type the name of the file you want to open. So let's say I want to open the TS file. That opens up here. So one thing you guys must be asking, well, how come I haven't explained any concepts or anything? Don't worry about that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do the coding first, and you can just copy it as is, and once done, then I'll explain the concepts, and that way you can relate back. It'll make more sense, trust me. I guess that's the best way to learn. Alright, so before we start doing any changes, we need to add Bootstrap. You can go to Bootstrap. You can just go to Google, type Bootstrap, and you will see they add some nice CSS to buttons and forms and everything. And so to add that to your Angular project, so if I hit the Control plus the tick key, which is to the left of number 1, it's this one. See, this one. So if you hit Control plus this, it will open the terminal. So to install Bootstrap, we're going to be using npm. npm will be your friend, actually, because we will be using this to install packages. So you will say npm install, buddy, and we will say Bootstrap CSS only. And if I have everything correct, I'm just going to hit enter. So npm is going to start fetching stuff, and we'll just give it some time. There you go, it's installed. So now I'm just gonna close the terminal, and we're gonna see if it's installed. So what you can do is hit Control B as in banana, and I'm just gonna minimize this. You can go to Node Modules, and here you should see Bootstrap. So it's alphabetical, so we should there, Bootstrap CSS only. As you can see, it's here. This is our CSS. If you didn't have a CSS only, you would have seen JavaScript and everything that comes with Bootstrap. Alright, so now we need to add this to our Angular Json file. So to find the file, we're just gonna hit Control P as in pajamas again, and we'll just type the name of the file. So as you start typing, it will just come up, and here's your file. So right now, as you can see, I'm not using any scripts, but here you see the styles section. So we're just gonna come over here and add our Bootstrap file. So we'll just say, we saw where it was under the Node Modules. So we'll say Node Modules, and we will say Bootstrap -CSS only. Man, I can't type. And then CSS, and then we'll say bootstrap.min.css. Make sure to add a comma, otherwise it's gonna cry. Now to show you where this is, so let's let's open. Oh, here it is. So you see how I'm saying is node modules, and here's node modules, and then come here, Bootstrap CSS only, Bootstrap CSS only, and then we go under CSS, and then we have bootstrap.min.css. That's how you add modules. Now it's that. We're just gonna close this. The shortcuts are here, by the way. I mean the important ones. So now let's see if we can use Bootstrap to add some, I guess, some stuff to our website. So what I'm gonna do is nuke everything out. What we can do is test to see Bootstrap actually works. So I'll just add a simple button. I'll call it simple button, and it should come up. So this is a plain HTML button, nothing fancy. So then what we can do is we can come over here and add a Bootstrap class. As you can see, Bootstrap does a fantastic job of beautifying the button. You don't have to do this manually in CSS. Now if for some reason you do this and it doesn't work, you don't see the update, what you can do is come over here, hit Control C, then say yes, and then restart the server. Sometimes it just doesn't take the changes into effect, so you might just restart it, and that'll work then. There you go. Right, so just that happened to me, and I was like struggling. I'm like, hey, what's going on, why it doesn't work? And I just had to restart it. So there you go, that works. And now now you must be asking, why, how do you know these classes? So what you can do is go to Bootstrap, and then go to the actual Bootstrap. So here it is. It's just you can, as I said, you can it's an open source toolkit for developing, you know, blah blah blah. So the important thing is, I mean, you can go to themes, examples, but I usually just play around with documentation. So if you go to documentation, you can search for stuff. So I will say button, and then comes up, or you can go to components, buttons, and you can see here. So I did the success button, and you can see button. You must give the button class, and then after that you can go do the specific. So here's our button success. So that's how you use Bootstrap and to make your pages look nice. Alright, so now that done, I'm just gonna remove that, and then in the next lesson we're gonna start adding the hero section to the page and make it look pretty. I'll see you.